Hey, baseball fan, time for a little self-care and a few minutes of cardboard meditation. Welcome to the show that features some of baseball's oddest stories and the cardboard slabs that document them. Find peace and joy through baseball cards with your host, the Big Guy.
Story behind this in just a couple minutes. I am the Big Guy. This is Cardboard Meditation. You're watching 2-Pack-A-Day Rips. 2-Pack-A-Day Ripper right here. Cardboard Meditation. Today, we're going to do the score baseball with the possibility of maybe getting us a Joe DiMaggio rookie. One of my favorites. I'm sorry that you have to sit through this, but this is that Legends baseball, the Senior League Baseball cards that have nothing but old timers on there, no rookies. I'll remind you of that later. And then we're going to do this. This is the prospects from 1994. There's a couple of guys in here, and that it might be of some interest to you. We're going to see if you got anything in there. Remember, you got to comment on this to win these cards, and we're going to do that the next time out. We're going to be giving these away. I'm going to try and get one more opening sometime in the next 5 days. And I'll tell you the reason why. Every day through the 19th through the 26th, I'm going to give away 2 packs a day. And they're not just the same packs we've been opening all along. No, I went out and bought a bunch of fresh packs, a lot of the opening day packs, because I want to open up 2 packs a day leading right up to opening day. And what do I have? This. Look at that. 2 packs a day. I'm going to kind of just really go right through them. We'll go through them in more when we start ripping, because I'll just set these up so you can see them. But some of the cards that are really cool in here are going to be these things. Don't know anything about them. Going to find out. Got opening day here. We've got some cards that might be able to net you a rookie or two. We've got the archives, which we all love to open. We've got some of the Topps Total cards. I think I got a couple different packs of these. We've got rack packs from 87 and then 90. What year is this? I forget what year this is. Anyway, right there you go. We've got a rack pack of 87s. How much fun is that going to be? That's going to constitute 1 pack. So, and then, of course, we've got the last things here. We've got an 86 Donruss, and we've got a 2000 Topps opening day. We've got a bunch. 2 packs a day, every day, starting on the 19th, right up to the 26th. And we're just going to celebrate opening day this year with 2-Pack-A-Day rips every day, giving them away every day. So you're not going to be, having to wait and see if you win them all. You might win on Tuesday, you might win on Friday, you might win on both days. You might win more than that. So you just got to keep commenting, okay? So just make comments and that'll be it. That'll be fun. All right. Like I said, I am going to go ahead, rip these packs right here that we talked about already. Box is empty. We're going to fill that bad boy up. I want to show you something else. I want to show you what I got. I'm not buying a lot of cards, but I am so pumped about these cards. Don't do a lot of grading, but if I did do grading, GMA is a beautiful slab. Look at that. Black with gold writing and then the white. It's a 10. It's every bit a 10 as a PSA 10, but you're not going to convince other people that are buying the card of that. But I am just trying to ignore the crazy grading people these days. But look at the card. Look at that. That's a beautiful, beautiful card of stretch. It's from the 2011 Topps Tier 1 set. I saw this. You know what I got? You know what I paid for this? $14. $14. It's a numbered card. I just love the picture. I love everything about this. I wanted you to see this. And the second thing I wanted to see, this I did have to pay for. I think this was $14 or $16 too. This is a GQ. Gypsy Queen. Yeah, it's Gypsy. It is not Gentleman's Quarterly. It is Gypsy Queen. But it is of my guy, Miguel Cabrera. And the reason I bought this card, because I'm not too pumped about this set, but they did this thing where some of the backs have these old-timey bazooka bubblegum advertisements on them. And this was really cool. I've got a bunch of these. The advertisements are different from player to player, or I think maybe from year to year. But I love this card with this on the back. I'm trying to figure out how to display it. Should I display it like that? Because I got a bunch of these where he's in a pose like that. I don't know. But anyway, I just wanted to share those two cards with you. I'm not doing a whole lot of buying. And I'm not saving for Strongsville either. I'm not going. I'm just, I have to just pump the brake a little bit. And I did buy us some more cards to open. Some of the stuff I'd never opened before. I've never seen it before. So we're both in for a treat. You will be getting all these cards if you win. So make sure you comment. And yeah, do you want to open cards? Let's get cracking. Okay, so these are just going to sit here and kind of like just remind us of the opening day 2-pack-a-day rip. That's 8 days worth of 2 packs a day, all stacked up. And there's lots of cards in there, like I'd said earlier, that I don't normally open. I went out and bought these especially for this opening season. And we're going to open these here in just a minute. Some of my favorite stuff, the Senior Baseball League. There's nothing in here of any value, and there's absolutely no rookies in here. Let's make that straight, because these are old guys. These guys aren't rookies. They were rookies back in the 60s and 70s, so that'll be in that. And this is always kind of fun for me. It's something we kind of wish about, but it could contain a Joe DiMaggio card. I don't know. But we're also going to open this. Yeah, another bonus. This is the top prospects for Classic Best. Now, there are some cards in here. I'm trying to think of the name of them. There's some kind of a special rookie card. I can't even read that. I wonder if there was ever a point when my eyes were that strong that I could read something like that. But I do know Derek Lee is in this. Billy Wagner is in this. Torrey Hunter. So there's some really fun cards in there from guys that you're going to know. So we're going to get to opening those in just a minute. Box is empty. Again, you know what we talked about early on. These are going to be opened on the 19th, Thursday. We're going to open 2 packs a day right up to opening day, which is on the traditional opening day on Thursday the 26th. So that's what they're here for, just as a reminder. But let's go ahead and get these bad boys ripped, okay? All right. How do we want to do this? You know what? I really can't wait to see these cards. Oh man, this is falling apart. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's see if we remember any of these guys. This is the Bradenton Explorers. Been to Bradenton. It's the home of the Pirates. Grapefruit League. That back of this card's kind of worn. Anyway, who do we have here? Orlando Gonzalez. That's a nice card. Sal Butera. Yeah, I remember him. I almost want to say he played for the Tigers for a while. Wayne Nordhagen. I remember him too. I think he played for the White Sox. Craig Nettles played for a lot of folks. This is a manager card, though, I think. I think he was a manager here. Yeah, manager Greg Nettles. Of course, you knew him from the Yankees, but, he came up with the Minnesota and then to Cleveland, then to the Padres. He's played around and was quite good, too. All right, who's this? Tim Stoddard. I remember him. Pitcher for the Orioles, maybe? I believe he was with the Orioles. Yeah, Baltimore Orioles. Tim Ireland. Do not remember this guy, but he takes a good picture. Okay, Louis Tiant should be in the Hall. I hope he gets there. Nice to have had it in before he passed away, but He was a great pitcher. I used to love to watch him turn and look at second base and then deliver the ball. Bill Madlock. Oh, my gosh. That's a good card. I love Bill Madlock. Mad Dog. Joe Coleman. That's Joe Coleman, the dad, not Joe Coleman, the son. No, this says he was with the Tigers back in the 70s. That does not look like him. His dad played back in the 50s and 60s. All right, Joe Coleman. He was really good in the early 70s with the Tigers. Okay. Dobson and Weaver. So there's Earl Weaver, and I guess, is that Pat Dobson? Yeah, Pat. He was a 20-game winner for that year in the early 70s. That's a fun card. Who is this? Jim Gideon? I can't remember who he played for. I just remember his name. Rangers. Okay. And Pete Falcone. Remember him? Played for the Cardinals, I think. Yep. Oh, no. San Francisco. And St. Louis. Yep, I was right. I was 50% right. See, that's why I like these. These are just fun. They're like a step back. Back to my youth. Back when those guys were the main players in the 70s and late 60s. Absolutely love them. All right. That was fun. I'm glad we went with that first. We will go with this and see if we got any of those great rookies in here that are supposed to be in here. Okay. Oh, we've got some of that funky type that I can't read. Something Peterson. Wow, they even did it on the back. Charles Peterson. Wow, they just really made that hard, didn't they? Derek Hakopian. It's a nice card, though. The cards are nice. The photos are good. The quality's good. It's just this nonsense here. Some artistic moron decided he needed to put all this fancy fonts in there, and you can't read them. That's Tim Delgado, though, I think. You know? I can't read it. Lee Stevens. Who is that? Trey McCoy. So far, these guys, I've heard of a couple of them, but I don't think many of these guys made it to the major leagues. Now, this guy, Frankie Rodriguez, did make it. He was up with the Red Sox for a while. TJ Matthews, I do remember him too, with the Cardinals. So, okay, now we're getting to some more familiar names. I like these kind of cards, not the ones that I can't read. Todd Haney. Is there 2 cards there? I think there is. Oh, okay, we're down to 1. Todd Haney, is that him? That's not him. This is actually Darryl May for the Braves. They are nice cards. They're just guys we don't know. There he is. There's Todd Haney. I think this is 2 cards too. Yeah. John Wasden. John Wasden. I do remember him. I don't remember anything he did. Sorry, John. Rancho Cucamonga Quakes. Iris Smith. Okay, this is some kind of an insert here. Ooh, that is. Let me get my glasses on, my sunglasses. Alan Bennis. I do remember him. That's a nice card. I will sleeve that up because I don't want that to get damaged. That's kind of nice. Okay, the Tucson Toros. That's the team. This might be Phil Nevin's. Yep, it's Phil Nevin. The Phil Nevin. I was going to say Phil Nevin's kid, but this is the Phil Nevin. He played around for a while. This kid's playing right now. That's excellent. Harrisburg Senators. Can't read the name. Uguth Urbina. Yeah, he was, yeah. He actually played for the Tigers. Urbina did. I played for a lot of teams before we went off the rails. Felipe Crespo. Jason Kendall. Yeah, he was a catcher for the Pirates for a minute. Melvin Mora. I do remember the name. Who is this guy? These are fun cards. I don't know if you like... Oh, that was Melvin Mora. Who is this guy? The backs must have stuck together. Kevin Riggs. Okay. Sorry about that. They're kind of sticking together. Randy Curtis. It's a nice card. Brian Boehringer. I remember him. I think he played for Texas. Webster Garrison. That is stuck together. Yeah, that's not Webster Garrison. This is Mark Barcelo. There's Webster Garrison. And the last card in that pack is Rick Helling. Oh, yeah, he played for the Phillies, right? In Texas, maybe? Good ball player. That was fun. It was a lot harder to get through the cards because they stuck together, but... Okay, here we go. We're going to do this. We're going to get us one of them. What the heck? How did that get inside of this plastic pack? It's like coffee stains all over this. No, it wasn't me. I'm not even drinking coffee today. Well, I am. I already drank it, but look at this. I want to see a manager. Somebody come see me right now. Mike Gallego. Holy Mazzola no stick, Batman. We're going to put him right here. Let everybody know he's on the IL. Okay, there was a little bit left up here in Chris Bosio, so we will take a look at Chris from behind. I don't know how that happens inside of a pack. It wasn't opened. We'll put Chris in the box. All right. Oh, I saw somebody on the back. That's fun. Heathcliff Slocum, also known as Heathcliff. Okay, always reminded me of the Cosby Show. There's somebody on there named Heathcliff. Terry Mulholland. Robin Ventura. There was a day he was a big star. I'll put you right there. He was good, too. He was a good ball player. And people always remember him getting his butt kicked by Nolan Ryan, but he was a good ball player other than that. Danny Darwin. Solid pitcher. Troy Afenier. Is that 2 cards? No, 1. This is Tim Sherrill. Oh, I know. I just saw something at the bottom here, and I thought maybe it was written in another language, like French, but it's not. They feel like there's more cards there than there are. Oh, look at that. Bernie Williams. Gotta love that guy. He was really good. Tim Hewlett. Played for the White Sox and the Orioles. Yep. He was good. Hewlett was a part of that back in the day where you had Ron Kittle and, I don't know, who else was on that team? There were a bunch of other young guys like this. And we just, oh man, the White Sox are just going to be unstoppable. They got all that young talent, and it just never clicked. It's too bad. Pat Tabler, he was great when he was with the Indians, right? Oh, man, That Indian team, that was another team that just you just thought they were going to be something else. There's Brooke Jacoby and Pat Tabler, some other guys. It was back in the day. Willie Wilson, he was a fast guy. Ray Langford, Dan Pasqua. Saw him make a real goofy error at Tiger Stadium way back in the day. He was out playing, I think he was playing right field for the Yankees. And the pop fly came up and he just lost it in the sun. And he kind of he's twisting and turning, looking, trying to find it. He couldn't find it. So he just kind of ducks and he kind of goes down and holds himself so he doesn't get hit in the head. And the ball hit him in his thigh. So it was close. He was right on. He was right on the ball, but the ball was right on him too, and it missed his head, but it got him right there, like in the thigh, from the sky. Steve Bedrosian, and there he is. There was the guy we saw, the Hitman. Donnie Baseball does not take a bad picture. All right, that's it. There's your 3 packs, and wow. All right, yeah. These cards, remember, we're going to be giving them away every day leading up to opening day on the 25th. So, well, actually the 26th, but on the 25th, it's that night game that they play. So, hey, every day, start commenting. Make sure you're commenting on the cards we just opened, because that's where you're going to go in, and we're going to just keep giving away these cards, but only to those people that comment. And I mean, comment now. If you commented like 2 weeks ago on one of my videos, that doesn't count. We got to do it right now. And the comment can be anything, just like, hey, how you doing? Just anything you want to write in there, other than just keep it clean. And then we'll just put you right into the randomizing wheel, and we'll give these bad boys away every day, 2 packs a day. And what? You want to look at them? Yeah, we already did that. All right. Look at that. Look at that, 86, and this is a 2003 opening day pack. I don't really know what's in these newer packs, so got 2 of these. And by the way, these are, packs that contain maybe some really good cards. And this, we might find, I don't know, we might find some really good cards in there. What did we got? Who's in this pack of cards? I thought maybe Griffey was. This is not a Griffey pack. No, well, there you go. There's Canseco in there. Anyway, and of course, there's all kinds of rookies in this 87s. All right, we got some archives here we're going to do. We got some Topps Total we're going to open. And some of these cards, like I said, I do not open. I do not have them. And any kind of bulk. There's the 82. We're going to look for some, rookies in there maybe. 2002. Okay, this one is the Fleer Ultra 95s, and I think it's Series 2. I'm scanning for it now. I can't tell what it is. Series 2 right there. I see it now. And a whole rack pack of 87s. You know there's going to be fun stuff in that one. Then we've got Topps Total again from 2002. There's Topps Opening Day from 2004. Here are Flashback Fridays. I really want to open those, along with these, Trading Card History. I've heard of these. I have not seen them, and I've certainly never opened them, so this will be a fun rip. And then the final packs from my collection, 81, 83. Donruss. These are going to be fun every day. Opening cards, I miss that. I do. I used to do it a lot. I've complained about it already. It's just too expensive to do now, so I don't do it. But I'm glad that you join me, and I'm opening up old cards from my collection, and it's fun. It's a lot of fun. And then I go out and I'm buying cards just for the special opening day stuff that we're going to do. And how much fun are we going to have leading up to opening day? Every day it's going to just be just a short period, maybe 5, 10, 20 minutes of ripping, talking, getting ready for the big day. All right. Thanks for watching. Talk soon.
Cardboard Meditation helps set your mind right. Thank you for watching. Show us your appreciation by clicking the like and subscribe button. Ring the bell while you're at it so you'll know when we upload a new story.